So Tenkara can also be used for big rivers like this as well. It's a very wide river, about maybe 50 to 60 feet wide in a lot of places. And what you can do is just use a long level line. And in this case, I have a line here that is about maybe 2 feet longer than the rod, plus about 3 to 4 feet of tippage. So a line that is about 1.5 length of the rod in this stream. I could even use a little bit longer if I wanted to. Oh. The very long rod and very light line allow you to keep your line completely off currents. I mean, there's so many currents, intervening ones, and currents that are far away from me. And by having a very long line and light line, I can really keep my line completely off the water on the other side of, certain currents. And, that means that I can keep my fly in place for several seconds and I don't have to mend. If I had a short rod and like a very heavy line, my line would fall in the current and I would have to be mending constantly. But with a long rod and a very light line, I can just cast and I can keep it off the current completely. And it's not dapping. Dapping wouldn't let me reach over here. But with a very long rod and very accurate casting, I can keep it off currents. And I can also follow with my rod. A big river can essentially be seen as a series of small streams. And when you're fishing one, especially if you're wading, then you can just kind of walk as far as you want to. But using a long line, you can still reach pretty much all of the effective water where the fish are going to be without wasting a whole lot of time casting. Oh. A little bit more fishing these big pools here. Beautiful trout, just jumping completely off the water.